Okay, everyone. So, have you found the meaning of the word accuracy? Okay, accuracy, the ability of measuring instrument to obtain a value closest to the actual value. Okay, we can imagine something like that, like this. Okay, let's say that we have eyeball. You know what is eyeball? Or bull eye. Sorry, bull eye. You know what is bull eye? Uh, let's say you have a dart. You know what is dart? Dart, and then you throw to bull eye, right? Okay. Do you always hit the middle of the bull eye? Not always, right? Sometimes you do it, sometimes you miss it. Let's say that you try many times, and then let's say that when you hit it very close to the target. Okay? Okay, this is what we call accuracy. Accurate. Okay? But if you throw it away from the middle, it is not accurate. Okay? It's just like you are measuring something. If you measure correctly, then your measurement is accurate. Understand? But even if you don't know how to use a measuring instrument, for example, and then you measure it many times, you measure it wrongly. So are you going to get the correct value? Yes or no? No, right? So that is not accurate. Okay. Now, if you manage to throw the dart close to the middle, okay, that is accurate. What about consistency? The ability of measuring instrument to give the same reading. Okay, please underline the word same. Same reading. Same reading, but it's not necessarily accurate. Understand? For example, let's say you have this bull eye. Now, when you throw the dart, most of them are here. So is it correct or not? Okay, this is not accurate. Not accurate, but it is consistent. Okay, it is consistent, but it's not accurate. Understand or not? Okay, this is accurate, but this is consistent, but not accurate. Okay, once again, what if your target now is near the center? This is when you throw the dart, it hits that point here. Is it accurate or not? Is it accurate or not? Accurate. Is it consistent? Consistent also. You know why? Because most of your dart hit almost the same target. Understand or not? Can you see the difference now? Okay, so I hope you understand. Now, what is the meaning of sensitivity? The ability of measuring instruments to detect a small change. Underline the word small change. Underline the word small change in the measurement quantity. Okay, now before this, we have learned about micrometer screw gauge and vernier caliper. Remember? Okay, for vernier caliper, what's the sensitivity? Remember? 0.01 centimeter, right? What about micrometer screw gauge? The sensitivity is 0.01 millimeter. Okay, so which one can measure something smaller? Ataupun can detect small change. Okay, so micrometer screw gauge is more sensitive. Okay, this is what we call more sensitive, or it has higher sensitivity. Understand? And then the last one is error. What is error? Error. Okay, what is error? Is it, can you find it here? Can you find the textbook? Error. Error in Malay apa? Siapa tahu? In Malay. Ralat lah, ralat. Dalam Melayu dia ralat maksud dia. Ralat maknanya kesilapan. Kesalahan buat bacaan. Okay, error reading. Okay, tak apa. Itu tak apa tengok kan. Kita lah sini. Siapa tahu? Page berapa? 26. 26. Sini. Okay, error kan. Okay, there are two types of error. Systematic and random. Okay, systematic. Okay. Consistent errors obtained from a measuring instrument. Underline. Okay, awak boleh garis, boleh salin tu. Systematic error. Maksud, the meaning is consistent errors obtained from a measuring instrument. Underline the word measuring instrument. Garis perkataan measuring instrument. So now the error comes from what? Measuring instrument. If you use not a good instrument and the instrument itself has error, so of course you are going to get wrong value. Betul tak? True? So this is what we call systematic errors. Understand? Okay, the next one is what? The uncertainty. Okay, for random errors, the uncertainties in measurement caused by observer. Underline the word observer. Observer. What is observer? The person who takes the reading. You make the mistake. In this case, the measuring instrument is okay, but you are the one who makes mistake. So we call this random error. Understand or not? Can you tell me the example of random error? Parallax error. What is the meaning of parallax error? When you are taking the reading, okay, when you are taking the reading, make sure your eye is perpendicular to the scale. Okay, perpendicular to the scale. Let's say this is your ruler or measuring cylinder or whatever. Make sure your eye, this is your eye, this is your eye. Okay, your eye is perpendicular to the scale. If you, okay, let's say you are taking the reading of liquid volume in a measuring cylinder. If you take it from here, is it correct or wrong? Oh, okay, this is what we mean by parallax error. Okay. Okay, any problem? What about zero error? What is the meaning of zero error? Okay, I give you a simplest example. Okay, for the systematic error, example is zero error. Let's say this is your ruler. Okay, you start from zero, right? Let's say this is 0, this is 0.5, this is 0, this is 1, right? For example, where should you start taking reading? You should start taking reading from 0. Let's say you are measuring something here, a stick. You should start from 0, right? But if you don't start from 0, you start from here. This is what we call zero error, right? For a ruler, it's very simple. Of course, you're going to start from 0, right? You most of the time you don't make mistake with the ruler. But in another instrument, for example, vernier caliper or micrometer screw gauge, there could be zero error. That's why before you take the reading, you need to make sure that the instrument start from 0. Okay, if it doesn't start from 0, then your reading will be wrong. Okay. Now, any problem? Any question about this? Any question?